Welcome everyone to our ultimate mods list. I've been tirelessly working to bring you the best of the best mods you need to grab for patch number 7. This is going to be a combination of official mods and unofficial mods for our Baldur's Gate 3 modding community. I will be dividing the mods into different sections and also include the timestamps in the description as well as the links to the mods that I will be mentioning. The mods are based on popularity and how useful they are for you in your gameplay sessions. For you guys who are new to the channel, I make a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 mod videos and have been making them since the release of the game. So if you want to get up to date for the weekly and monthly mods, look no further than this channel right here. Would very much appreciate your support, and let's get into the ultimate Baldur's Gate 3 mod, shall we? We're gonna start off our ultimate list with the essentials, so that is our UI and quality of life mod. To give you guys a quick rundown on what you need to get here, you just need to grab all of the Caites mods that you can find in the mod manager, which is the official mod manager for Baldur's Gate 3. Just navigate yourself into the UI mods and look for all of the Caites mods you can ever find. Caites makes one of the best quality of life mod that you can ever find for the community. One of my favorites is Better Hotbars 2, which gives us a really nice sleek hotbar from the vanilla version. Compared to the original, this is just so much better. It makes your icons more compact. You can now easily navigate through your spells, items, and skills, as well as your scrolls in just that single hotbar. Not to mention the really nice feature that it goes invisible if you don't hover on it for a few seconds. Another really great mod to include for the Better Hotbars 2 is the Clear Map or the Better Minimap. It basically works as your average minimap. What's really cool about this mod is that you can easily adjust it whenever you want, as well as if you don't hover on it for a few seconds, it disappears, removing that annoying clutter in your screen. Damage Preview 2 is a really nice tool as well. It automatically gives you a rough estimation of your damage numbers and success rates, as well as the other elemental effects that will also be included to your damage. It not only works with your damage, by the way, it also works for your healing, as well as your spells that has concentration requirements. It also has a really cool function that it warns you if ever you are going to be replacing a concentration spell that you are using currently. Another really nice UI mod that I advise you to grab is the Improved World Tooltip mod. Unfortunately, it's not available yet in the mod manager for Baldur's Gate 3 or part of the day 1 patch. The Improved World Tooltip is just really useful. It gives you better indications of all of the loot that you can find in the world, providing them with different colors and icons for you to easily navigate and confirm what sort of loot that you are taking. Camera and movement mods are up next. This is another essential mod if you're gonna be playing in PC. I highly advise you grab the native camera tweak. The native camera tweak is just an amazing mod. As from the name itself, it tweaks your camera angles, giving you more freedom to move around your camera to certain degrees. Your pitch as well as your zoom values will be so much better. Honestly, I can't imagine myself not using native camera tweaks, as so much of the game needs a dynamic camera to make the experience so much better. Another really nice mod for you to grab if you are a PC player is the WASD movement mod. WASD movement should be already in the base game if you're a PC player. Just having the ability to use your keys and not just keep on clicking to your location is just really good. Third will be our ultimate face mods collection. As a Baldur's Gate 3 modder, face mods are certainly one of the most popular ones that people get. Unfortunately for us, the official mod manager for Baldur's Gate 3 is not there yet. I have yet to see the really good stuff for the face collection in the mod manager, but you can start with the faces of Faerun if you only have the mod manager for your mods. The mod gives you a wide selection of faces for you to choose from, ranging from different skin colors, face assets, and shapes, but for me, I'm still gonna be sticking to the king of face mods, that is the Vimperion's other heads. Vimperion's is my absolute favorite for face mods. They just make some really gorgeous assets, and 80 to 85% of the faces that you see in the media page of Nexus Mods is from Vimperion's other heads. They have a lot of variations for your male and female assets, as well as your masculine male and your masculine female, with a few hints for the Githyanki as well as the half orc. Another really nice face mod that you can grab is the Mantis face collection. If you're into more of a fantasy setting for your character faces, Mantis has really nice homebrew assets designed for those over fantasy look, as well as bringing your favorite fantasy faces from other TV shows and novels. If you're a fan of House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, as well as Lord of the Rings, Mantis face mods got you covered. Resting Gift face is also a really nice mod to grab. If you want to improve your male Githyanki look, it replaces the horrendous looking vanilla Githyanki face to something more popular and awesome. Speaking of another Githyanki face is the Black Gith Chosen mod. It's the counterpart for the Resting Gift face. This mod focuses on the female version of the Githyanki race. For the ultimate hairstyle mods, we're gonna be grabbing one of the most popular Tabs Hair Salon. Unfortunately, Tabs Hair Salon is not actually part of the mod manager yet, but the sheer amount of hair customizations that you have from this mod is just insane. With combination of the Vampirant's other heads and Tabs Hair Salon, you surely have the perfect look that you've been looking for. They also provide auto snapping features for this one. That is why Tabs Hair Salon is the top best hair mod in my opinion. But if you're currently just using the mod manager, Caites Hairs is also a really nice pick. They have a few other really nice hairs that you can grab, around 6 I think. All of them are auto snapping, so that is a good thing to add there. Bangs everywhere. If you want to combine all of your bangs to different hairstyles, this mod got you covered. There are also really nice collections from the Tasha's Cauldron of Hairstyles. They make amazing looking braids for this mod. Silver's hair is also a really nice collection to grab. I really prefer hair mods that are auto snapping or not floaty, so most likely if you grab this mods right here, they're almost guaranteed to have really good physics built in on them. The ultimate equipment mods, I'll be including the weapons, armors, as well as the shields and other accessories for this. Just the sheer amount of weapons and armor mods that you can grab from Nexus is just crazy. So I'll be starting with the mod manager one. So ContainerExtended is a #1 top priority. This gives us the ability to have different sort of containers to put all of your loot and not to overly clutter your inventory screen. Another really cool thing that you can grab from the mod manager is the Ember's Lute and the Haunted Instrument. This type of mods is perfect if ever you are a bard main and just want to make sense of the skills and spells that you are using as a bard. Pertaining to the musical instruments, Ember's Lute focuses more in the aesthetic of your songs. You're now able to summon spectral bandmates such as dwarves, gnomes, skeletons, and other undead that you can choose from. Have really nice particle effects for your musical instruments, having this really cool VFX while you play. Haunted Instruments focuses more on the undead. As I mentioned earlier, you also have the ability to summon your skeleton band. This 2 mods also introduces the new Eldritch Blast spell for the bard that deals force and charisma based damage. Now talking about third-party mods, I highly recommend grabbing Extra Gear from Nexus Mod. Extra Gear is the king of armor mods. They have the best collection of armor mods that you can ever find, different sort of variations. All of the armors from Extra Gear also has different passives and effects, but if you just want the cosmetic, I highly advise you grab Transmog Enhanced. This is a really nice mod if you just want to have the overall look of the armor and not sacrifice your equipment stats in your playthrough. Tasha's Cauldron of Armors is also really nice to grab. They have a really wide selection. They're more of a gothic and brutal look. If you're into mix and matching your armor sets like your heavy full plate to other leather equipments, you can grab the mixed armor mod. They have a really nice collection of mixed armors right there, perfect for your type 1 and female body presets. For the weapon mods, if you want more of a fantastical look and take all of the iconic weapons from your favorite games, Orochi Gago's part 1 and part 2 weapons are for you. The Elven and the Drow weaponry is also a really nice pick if you want to be specific into what sort of items or what sort of gear that you want. Now for sort of a niche mod type for our Baldur's Gate 3 community, that is the gameplay mods. In the mod manager, unfortunately, I couldn't find some really good ones there yet, but for the PC, we have the best stuff for you. Starting with the Absolute Wrath, I advise you guys just grab this mod right here if you want to have more challenges in your combat encounters. The mod is a database of thousands of affixes that will affect all of your enemies, giving them more powerful buffs and debuffs, but also having some really nice passives to give you a nice surprise. It's able to pair up nicely with other mods in the gameplay list, such as the Volcrana series. Volcrana just has really nice undead inspired mods for you. If you happen to like skeletons and undead, they have some really nice undead encounters, skeleton summons that help you whenever you fight your battle. Tired of the same old game mode from your average Baldur's Gate 3 session? Why not grab Trials of Tav? It feels like another game mode for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm quite surprised Lorien did not include this for the mod manager. The mod gives us the ability to make Baldur's Gate 3 into a roguelike. If you want to challenge your party and your builds with some quick battle session, the Trials of Tav got you covered. Now for AI and scripting, most likely we will not be getting this sort of mod for the mod manager because it really changes up the game files as well as some scripting for all of the encounters. But if ever you're in PC, I highly advise you grab additional enemies and many more encounters. This will give us more variations for our enemy types for us to test our builds to our heart's content. This gives us more surprises in every corner. The emotes mod is also a really nice thing to pick if you're into the immersion of playing Baldur's Gate 3. It gives you a wide selection of emotes that you can use that affects your party, your characters, as well as your summons. It's perfect for setting up those amazing screenshots, so have fun. Now for the AI overhaul is enemies enhanced, encounter overhaul, and smarter AI. Most of this mods focuses on changing up the scripting and AI of the enemies. The goal of this type of mods is make the encounters more challenging, give them more intuitiveness, as well as fix all of those bad scripting from the base version. Finally, for a really nice scripting improvement is a piercing improvements mod if you're into ear cosmetics. This makes all of your earpieces physics-based as well as more dynamic whenever you move. Fortunately, piercing improvement is part of the mod manager, so take a look at this mod. Ultimate class mods are the type of mods that overhaul this certain class and give them some really good improvements. Talking about changing up the classes, Rebalance series from Nexus Mods is a must-have. This rebalances all of the cantrips, passive skills from level 1 to 12. I highly advise you grab at least the cantrip or maybe those level 1 spells to make them more viable in your playthrough. Now we're going to be focusing on a mod on not just rebalance, we're going to be overhauling the awful druid from the base version. This will be the druid overhaul mod. This gives more viability for our moon druids, not just turning them into meat shield to die. While we were talking about class, the Unleashed series is a must-have. You can make a class as OP as you want, tweak them to whatever you desire, make certain cantrips powerful, or even your level 1 spells. This mod also changes the character progression of your class, meaning that you will be having access to more powerful spells earlier. There are so much homebrew classes for you to choose from in the mod manager, but at the moment most of them are just meh. So we're gonna be referring to our third-party mods for those unique and amazing class mods. Starting with the Artificer, I've been waiting for this to get into the official list, but unfortunately Artificer is nowhere in sight. If you want to make it unique, Succubus mod is also a really nice thing to pick. It gives you the ability to be a succubus, have access to 2 subclasses as well as a plethora of spells. The Blackguard class is one of my favorite paladin class to date. It's just really nasty and very OP. Do something simpler like the Ronin class. Man, there are still certainly a lot of class mods for you to choose from. Just check out the mod page from your third-party mods. Unfortunately, majority of the class mods that I mentioned here is not available for our official mod manager. If you compare the amount of spell mods as well as the face mods, most likely they're almost the same. There are a ton of spell mods that you can get from Baldur's Gate 3. While some of them are in the official mod support, some of the spell mods currently right now is just not that good. You can just grab the Spirit Guardian size from the mod manager, grab the adjustable party limit for you to adjust the amount of party members that you can accommodate. But if we're talking about the best spell mods that you can grab, look no further than the 5e mod. The 5e is a translation of the D&D sourcebook into Baldur's Gate 3, giving us access to different much more powerful spells. Most of the spells in the 5e mod are custom made, while being lore accurate to the 5e sourcebook. Chivalrous Collection is a spell mod must-have if you want to get really nice particle effects for your spells, such as your Scorching Ray, giving your Scorching Ray an ability to use Holy, Poison, Ice, Force, you name it. You can use it with your chromatic spells, as well as the new type of Eldritch Blast that also works like your new Scorching Ray, which imbues your Eldritch Blast with elemental effects. For your weapon customization spell, all effects boost in one mod is your thing. You can also consider this as an equipment mod, but for me, I'll be using it as a spell mod. It gives you a ring, makes your weapon look so badass. The aura of your weapons is just amazing. It also has different particle effects, force, poison, fire, ice. All of those are improved to the utmost limit. The ultimate dies and customization is quite a lot here, so I'll just be brief and let you know that grab all of the Astrolatus collection that you can find. Just find Astrolatus in the mod manager, such as the glowing eyes, demon eyes, hair colors, etc. If you're looking for a nice customization mod from the official sources, you can take the P4 eye color. This will give you some added variation to the colors of your eyes. The ultimate customization is not complete if you don't mention Vivid Landscape. Vivid Landscape gives us some really nice improvement to some assets for Baldur's Gate 3, such as the roads, the gravel, the stones, fire and ash. All of those really nice particle effects can be adjusted to 1K, 2K, 4K respectively. If you're asking who is the king of die mods, look no further than Miraculous Dice. Miraculous Dice is just insane. Aside from it giving us access to the lodestone, which we can automatically dismiss or recruit an ally without talking to them, the Miraculous Die is just an amazing mod that gives you your perfect die for you to choose from. You can use the chromatic abilities to continuously swap out all of the colors in your character to make your very own die to share to your friends. There's also a really extensive way for you to handpick or handcraft your own color schemes with the use of the tools from the Miraculous Dies mod. Finally, our ultimate race mod of this list. There are a few really nice race mods that I could recommend. I advise just don't look for the race mods in the directory, you'll just get disappointed. But if you're looking for the best, look no further than your third-party mod provider, starting with the Elven Anthology, giving you a wide array of selection of elves, complete with different passives and effects, as well as different unique skin tones for them. Another really good race mod is the Ghastly Ghouls. If you want to make a tab that is focused on the occult and undead, this mod is for you. You're gonna have access to different undead races like the Ghoul, the White, the Mummy, complete with different spells and passives like the Elven Anthology. Whispers of the Divine Aasimar is certainly one of my favorites here. The mod just looks majestic. This mod gives you the ability to roleplay as an Aasimar, a divine being of celestial power. For the final race mod that I would recommend is the Race Unleashed series. This is part of the Unleashed series, focusing more into improving the races as well as giving them some really powerful effects. You can certainly grab this mod and have fun with your playthroughs. And that's it guys, thank you for watching our most extensive ultimate class mod list. If I happen to miss your favorite mods and was not included for this, you can let me know in the comments below. Thank you for all the people who subscribe and keep supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys for all the amazing support, and for all the people who haven't subscribed yet, thank you for watching my videos, and I hope I earn your subscriptions in future. But if I earn it today, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. If you want to support me directly, join button is below, or my Patreon if you want to go that route. Want to know what are the top mods for August and July? Just click this videos right here. Finally, that's it for me. I'll see you soon on the next Mr. Buck Show. Peace out. Bye guys.